Hello everybody, I'm Deanna from Nana's Journey, and I've decided since I have the supplies to make the setting blocks, I'm going to get started on that. There are 2 setting blocks. This is one of them, and this is the one we are going to make. These are the fabrics that we use in those, and I used the alphabetties that they gave me to mark the pieces. That each letter represents a certain cut size. I can't tell you the cut size because it's not my pattern, but we will need to make 5 of them. So that is what we're going to do today. So I'm going to get started, get my pieces cut, and then I will get back to you. Okay, there, I've got all the fabric pieces cut. What we are going to start with is A, Q, and S, and we're going to make some quarter square triangles. Okay, on the backs of these 2, I am going to draw diagonal lines, just like I've done in the other videos. And those are my sew lines. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a background and place it right sides together. And I'm going to sew here and here, cut in the middle, then press it open, and I will have a half square triangle, 2 of them. And then we will go to the next step after that. The patterns wanted me to cut all of these piles in quarter square triangles and then just sew the triangles together to make an hourglass unit. But I am going to sew and then cut, and not cut then sew. So this is the method I will be using. Okay, I am going to do the same process with this fabric and this fabric. So they both have the background. This one will come out like this, and this one will come out like that. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, now I will cut these and then iron them open. Okay, I've got them pressed open. Now I'm going to take one of these, and on the back of these 2 I made those same lines but going the opposite direction. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these down, so I've got background here and background here. I'm going to nest the seam together. You can feel it with your fingers. You want to make sure it's nested all the way down. Now, I think I've got it. Now I'm going to sew, and when I sew, I will end up with an hourglass unit with each fabric on each side. But you always want to peek and make sure you've got your fabrics in the right spot. Okay, they are pressed. You can just press to one side. And now I will trim them to the size that I need. And I've got my Tucker trimmer. So I can do a line. There's a line that goes this way and a line that goes this way. Just follow the seams and trim. And then I will have the perfect sized unit, and all my seams will go right to my points. Whoop. Oh, I've not been cutting good today, so that's bugging me. There we go. Perfect sized unit. All the seams are in the points, and it is ready to go. Just trim the others. I need 4 of these for 1 Ohio star. Now we can get some of our star placed. The flowery one is going to go in the center, towards the center. We will have, let's see, B will go here. R will go here. And we will have a very cute block. I'm going to put this together, and then I will get to the next step. There is an outer border for it. So like before, as always, we're going to take all of these, flip them right sides together, sew, press, these ones to the outside, these ones to the middle one to the middle. So let's head to the sewing machine. Okay, we will put these two together, these two together, these two together. I'm going to pin them in place so that they nest. Okay, it's all pressed. Very pretty. I'm going to take 2 of these strips and I am going to sew them along here, along these opposite ends. And then we will get to work on the other borders that will have a 4 patch on each side. Okay, you want to make sure right sides are together. I'm going to press those open towards the block and then we'll get started. Okay, I'm going to trim it. I cut these just a little bit longer so that I would have what I call trim insurance. Wanted to make sure that I had enough to make it square. Okay, now we are just going to set that aside for the moment. And we are going to take 2 of these and 2 of these and do a 4 patch. The usual manner, flip, sew, one seam goes one way, one seam goes the other, flip and sew. So let's get 2 of those. We need 4 of them actually. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's take that to the sewing machine and get them sewn, then pressed, and then we'll put them together. Finger press to the dark. That puts them going opposite directions because you're turning the fabric around. Okay, now you're going to nest those seams, line up the corners, and sew. Okay, now I'm going to press these open and then trim them, and then we will attach them to the strips. Okay, got one trimmed. My Tucker trimmer, the X goes through the middle. And I did cut these squares about an 1/8 inch larger than what I needed so that I had something to trim. When I pressed, the seams were like this. I just took off the 2 stitches that were above this line, so the ones on this side, and that way you can pull them apart and you end up with a little 4 patch in there and it lays flatter. So I don't know if you can, so it'll end up looking like that. Okay, now what I want to do is lay my square out. Where did I put it? There it is. I think I'm going to do it this way. Put my 2 things there. Now the blue goes, as soon as I can find my pattern, there it goes. Okay, it's going to make like an Irish chain. So I want to make sure that I'm sewing them on the right direction. So that will go towards the corner. Towards the corner. And towards the corner. Okay, so I will sew these on, and when I press them, they will get pressed towards the background. And then I will flip it over, sew it, matching the seams. Okay, let's get these sewn together. Just gonna nest these seams, pin them, and I'm gonna hold that corner too, because the end corner always seems to want to move. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to unpick this because I've got this facing the wrong side. This is the back of the fabric right here. All the others are right. So I just need to fix this and I'll be back. Okay, I got it put back together the right direction this time and pinned back on, and now we'll get it sewn. Okay, let's get it pressed. Okay, there it is. The Ohio Star setting block. I need 5 of these, so I need to make 4 more. And then next time I will get to work on the log cabin setting block. So that one will be fun too. I love the Ohio Star. It's easy and it looks nice and it's fun to do. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.